One of the most powerful things I learned is you don't need to be understood. I'm gonna let that sink in. You don't always need to be understood. Stop trying to force people to understand you. It's just a law of nature that people won't understand what you're saying or what you got going on. And this is something that I struggle with to this day. I got better at, being aware of my situation and who I'm dealing with and whoever the person is that I'm talking to, who's giving me that type of energy. And trying to get a person to understand you, that can look like you over explaining too much. You just talking way too much, giving them way too much information, more than what's needed. And when you over explain yourself, you lower your presence. You lower your energy, you draining yourself. And most of all, you just seem very unsure of yourself. You may not be unsure of yourself, but that's just how you seem. And honestly, it's just the truth. If you feel like you gotta keep explaining the same thing to a person and there's no changes, you have to be aware. To get a person to understand where you're coming from, you don't always have to over explain yourself. If you said it once clearly, that's enough. That's all that needs to be said. Because respect is clarity, not justification. And one thing that I had to learn, bro, that not everyone has access to your inner world. Not everyone will relate to you. Not only does not everyone needs access to your inner world, not everyone deserves your inner world. Most people just don't have the depth in them to understand you. And it's not to say that you're better than someone or you're better than the next person. It's just meant to be said that everyone is different from each other. Everyone is special in some way. And that goes to say everyone's chemistry won't be 100%. Some are 25, some will be 100%, some will be 70. But really it's up to you. And on the real, bro, whoever fuck with you, they gonna understand you regardless. And even if they fully don't, they gonna put their energy into trying to understand you instead of just putting it to the side and, not even trying to hear you out. And I don't even mean it, when I say hear you out, I don't mean like you're just over explaining. I mean like whatever you said, you said. It doesn't mean you have to keep saying it. And one thing that coexists with not everyone deserves your inner world is you're gonna over explain and eventually you're gonna try to shrink yourself to that other person's standards, which is, it could be bad. You don't need to shrink yourself in order to be understood. And you don't need to over talk and over explain to make others feel good or just to make you feel good. Like I said, say it once, mean it, and that's all it is. Because if a person don't understand that, then at that point they just want justification. And one thing about me, bro, I like to move in silence. I don't care about what nobody got going on. If it don't involve me, I really don't care. And that's just me. Like I protect my energy, I conserve my energy. I just love my world. I love my inner world and I love my outer world. And if someone wants to be a part of my outer world, then they gonna have to get with the program. That's just what it is. And I'm not saying that to approve of my toxic habits or the bad side of me or maybe my flaws. It's just to say I respect myself, I respect my time, and I respect what I got going on in my life. And if you don't, then you can't be a part of it. Moving in silence, bro. That's why I love moving in silence, because at the end of the day, I don't owe anyone an explanation of what I got going on. And that's just the truth. It's just the real deal. And for all my young men out there, there's no need to be understood. If somebody don't understand you, then that's just what it is. They won't understand. It don't make or break you. And that's just how I feel. A lot of people can say this, say that about me. I'm rude. It can be whatever it may be. None of that makes or break me. I'm very aware of myself. I'm always into improving myself. If I know I have these certain flaws, someone can say I'm disrespectful in some ways. And in some ways it might be true. I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying, like, if it was, I would be like, okay, I can look at that. But at the end of the day, Whatever they say don't make or break me. It don't change the man I am. That's just what it is. And if we speaking for females, if a female just don't like what I got going on, or don't want to, don't really like how I move or whatever, then it's cool. There's somebody else out there who loves that masculine type of energy. And if you need all my time, it's like with this YouTube. If someone wanted to be a part of my life, but they just want all my time, but they just cannot get to understand that I do YouTube and that I put a lot of time into this, and they can't understand that and they can't get with the program, then it's just what it is. I don't mean it in no toxic ways. And when I say move in silence, move in silence. Every move don't need a name. Every move don't need to be categorized. Note it and keep it pushing. And not everyone deserves access. Because words don't mean anything. Your results speak louder than words. And if they didn't hear you the first time, well, do what you gotta do and then let that speak afterwards. That's all it is. And once people see it, then that's when they try to get on the train and get them moving. And sometimes it's too late. And fellas, having that quiet confidence is everything. It's everything, bro. That quiet confidence is better than loud arguments. I will not argue with anyone about what I got going on or what needs to be understood. If you don't understand it the first time I told you, that's just what it is, gang. And for all my young men out there, it should be the same with you. Run a strict program, because that's all it is. You don't need people running over you. You don't need people coming in your world trying to run things. That's just what it is. You don't need that. Take full control of your world and know what you're doing. And if this video resonated with you guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back with another one soon. Tomorrow. Most of all, if they misunderstand you, just let them. It's your life. It's your world. You're going to keep it pushing. And you're going to keep improving and upgrading and leveling up. Because you're a part of Glow and Grow. The moment you stop trying to be understood is that exact moment you'll become respected.